Okay, the Pelasgians influence in Spain. King David and King Solomon reigned in Israel. Says during this time that King David was at his height of his power, while God did not allow King David to build the temple of Solomon. He was allowed to make preparations for the construction. The project was financed through the vast war booty in the tribute payments that poured in from vassal nations. The preparations and the constructions of King Solomon's are recorded in First Chronicles 22, 1 and 16. It also says, hold on, let me get it like this. It says David accumulated great stores of arms for nails and clamps. It says the arm may have even been mined here in Wisconsin. It says he also accumulated brass in quantities beyond weighing. It says evidence will show that David mined the copper ores from Michigan and may have even been refined in Wisconsin near Rock Lake. Okay. It says David also amassed much cedar wood through his alliance with the city-state of Tyre and Sidon. Okay, Tyre we know was in South America. You know, that's on this side of the water. It says the harvesting of timber would begin. Accounts of the desolate plains, voids of timbers in North America. It says in the course of his in the course of his wars, David had collected large amounts of gold and silver from tributary nations. In verses 4 courts, David was summing up his temple preparations with these words: with great pains I have provided for the house of Haya 100,000 talents of gold and 1,000,000 talents of silver, and bronze and iron beyond weighing. For there is so much of it. Timber and stone too have I provided. The lost 10 tribes of Israel found. Page 24. I'm going to stroll down. It says, King Solomon in the harvesting of North America. It says there is archaeological evidence that the fleece of Solomon and Hiram of Tyre circumnavigated the globe. It says Hebrew customs discovered by the earliest English settlers in the Americas were found among some of the Indian tribes, including the wearing of, I don't know what that is, Mon Oni and Phoenician coins have been found in inscriptions of ancient Phoenicians and Minoan scripts in Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, and the Star of David, which you know that's the Star of Remphan, that's pagan. You know, that's to trap the house of Israel. That's not no glory to Haya. He says make no images at all. And that's in where he says make no images, that goes back to the law in Exodus 20. Okay. It says there was even found in the ancient ruins of a Pueblo Indian in New Mexico. Okay, it says in the middle of the second millennium BC, blah blah, and down to the time of Solomon, circa 100 BC, oceanic travel by maritime powers in the Middle East seemed to have been fairly common. Okay. Okay, I want to read y'all something about, what else did I see that I want to read? Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, I found it. Okay, let me. Okay. It says since the mining operation at these North American sites was taking place during the reign of David and Solomon, it is more than likely that parts of this Lake Superior, that's one of the Great Lakes up here, copper copper was used to satisfy David's voracious uh, appetite for raw copper for the temple. The biggest customer for copper and other raw materials in the world of the time were King David and Israel and later King Solomon. It says these ancient Lake Superior copper mines were worked to exhaustion during the reign of King Solomon, meaning that they were producing during that time that David was stockpiling copper ore beyond calculation for the construction of the temple in Jerusalem. Y'all see how big that is? And y'all see that it says for the construction in the temple of Jerusalem. Y'all can check this paragraph out below it. Like I said, I provided the website. Y'all check that out. But I want to come over here and it says energy disturbance affecting the human consciousness. Okay. It says strange things happen around the area of Rock Lake. It says people see things that aren't there. Ice fishermen can't start their chainsaws out on the ice, but back on shore they start fine. They return to the ice and again run into the same problem. Scuba divers try to film the underwater pyramids but can't get their cameras to work. Other divers preparing to dive into the water of the pyramids are overcome with the sense of dread. It is apparent that there is an energy disturbance going on in this area strong enough to cause mechanical failure as well as affecting the human consciousness. It is also apparent that this area represents stress points of higher dimensional and intelligent energy. The higher frequencies of energy will render such things as spark plugs for chainsaws or batteries for electrical cameras. It says as it will actually change the vibrational rate of electromagnetic frequencies, thus making them incompatible with the original device. Right now, I wanted to show y'all that and share that with y'all. I live in Wisconsin. These pyramids are here. Let me see if I can find a picture, an underwater picture of them. Hey family, check this out, right? Y'all see that? What do it say at the bottom? All right, let me zoom in. It says Wisconsin Skull, right? It says Alien Skull, the pyramids of Rock Lake. They saying this was found here, right? Let me go up. They really don't have any good pictures. This is a picture that they have. That's not it. Hold on. Okay, this is what they have right here. This is what they're showing me. The pictures are really bad, but they're underwater. So these are some underwater pictures. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to come to y'all and share with y'all the information that I found on Rock Lake, and that pyramids that's down there. I'm gonna hit y'all back with this information about that. It's 5 pyramids down there. I don't have enough time, but I'm gonna come back with part 2. But it's interesting that King David and Solomon